So let me take a few seconds and step back and talk about the four pillars that we work on at GenH2. The first one is the production. So we do have advanced research in pyrolysis. A number of companies are chasing that point, but we're molecule agnostic, and we think that's important to understand, that we support everybody that goes around and creates the hydrogen. But we're going to be focusing on the hard part, which is the liquefaction and the storage. And then lastly, the transfer piece. So each one of these pieces are also very important. As I mentioned, liquid, I do believe, is the future. It's a lot safer, and it's actually more energy dense, and it's actually easier to transport. And so the liquefaction piece we've been focused on is not the large scale liquefaction that you'll see at companies like Linde. We're actually, once again, looking at the smaller scale work that can be done in the 1 to 5 ton per day liquefaction and storage solutions. And that leads us into the storage. So currently, we do have a design for what's called the gigasphere. We actually, our design engineers worked on the largest liquid hydrogen tank ever built. It was built by CBNI. It was built for the mission to the moon and hopefully to Mars soon. And it's 1.25 million gallons of liquid hydrogen. That is just a massive amount. But we have designs that can take that's currently going into place right now. It's about to go live. But we can take that design, we've been able to optimize it so that we can now go to mass scale. So if you can imagine this one giant sphere, which took years to design and years to develop, we can actually get to the point that we can say and safely say that we can actually start mass producing these gigantic spheres, which are needed for all the major hydrogen hubs, not only in the US, but around the globe. But the second piece then is to look at then, we have all the people like Chart does phenomenal jobs with mid-scale storage, but then the small scale, how do you store liquid hydrogen at 1 ton per day or 5 ton per day? And I've been seminars as recently as 5-6 months ago where people were saying that's impossible. I'm here to tell you today that not only is it possible, that is exactly what we've been able to optimize, and we'll be taking to the market very soon. So very exciting things going on in GenH2. We're already starting to sign our first contracts. We're out there promoting the fact that we can build infrastructure at scale at the smaller areas, not necessarily in the major hubs. And then also we have new transfer technology that will allow us to go liquid to liquid, because we do believe that, like I said, long-term liquid is going to be the solution, not only for the class 4 to class 9 trucks, but also for aircraft, ships, and even drones. And so hopefully later this year, you'll be hearing about some of the world record-breaking technologies that we have for liquid hydrogen flying drones.